All right, what's going on, big dogs? So we are barely into June, and I think we have already found the clip of the year. Now, it's crazy to think we're already into June this year, but we have another Pokimane situation. Now, I've made a few videos on Pokimane in the past. Usually, they're not exactly the nicest videos, I guess. Usually, she's on the wrong end of the situation. She's usually the problem, not the person having the problem. But today, the shoe seems to be on the other foot because Pokimane has a viral clip going around that I'm sure most of you have seen at this point, but it is one of the wildest things I've ever seen if this is all true. So let's just get on with it.
Do you have time to talk? I'm ready to finally tell you why I've been struggling so much with deadlines. And I said, oh, like, great. Hopefully this is something that we can fix. Tell me why he proceeds to tell me that the reason why he would sometimes turn around videos a week or two late is because he couldn't stop touching himself. I was trying to pick which word to use. To me, his, in a way, employer of many, many months. When I tell you I've never halted a conversation so fast, because I'm like, you are the person that I send like hours of footage to. I don't want to know what you're jacking it to. I don't want to know more. I shouldn't even know how much I know right now. But I felt so bad, and I have firsthand experience kind of seeing how much where's that sentence going? I mean, like, I've seen people that I've even lived with struggle with addiction. So when he's like, you know, like, this is like an addiction of mine, I genuinely felt really, really bad. So I still paid him for months. Just because I didn't want to be the reason that he like didn't have enough money. I don't know, you know? Was it extremely inappropriate of him to tell me? Yeah. I also didn't tell anyone for years, and then years later I told my manager, and she looks at me like this. She's like, bitch, the fuck? I was like, yeah, I was too shy to tell anyone.
All right, so I'm sure most of you at the start of the clip immediately knew that when somebody says they have something to tell you, right, or we need to talk, that's usually never a good sign. Either you're getting broken up with or someone's about to tell you something really fucked up. And this guy did not hold back at all. To have the balls to tell your actual employer, your literal employer, that you have been spanking it to him, and that's why your videos have been a week or two late at points. First of all, that is so much wanking it, dude. He is raw as shit down there. That guy is the entire reason Johnson & Johnson or Jergens, whatever brand he uses, is still running. He is their bottom line, man. This guy makes them all their money. If it takes you an extra week of time because you're doing it that much, dude, honestly, hats off to you. That's insane. You got to be sore as can be, and I'm sure people notice. One of your forearms, dude, has got to be just ripped right now. That is insane. That is insane to have the balls to be able to tell her that. That is insane. It was one of the craziest things I've ever seen. And then Pokimane, you know, asked the question, like, she didn't want to fire him because she would have felt bad. She had people suffering with addiction, and she lived with people in like streamer houses and stuff like that have had addiction in the past. So she wanted to get this guy help, but she also didn't want to be the reason that he wasn't making any money. First of all, if I ever hired an editor, which I don't currently, I'm sure you guys can tell by the editing in my videos, but I do not hire an editor right now. Maybe in the future, but as of now, I just don't want to or don't have the funds to. If they ever told me their videos were a week or two late because of this, you're goddamn right, they would be fired. I don't give a shit about your family all of a sudden. Like, yeah, I would feel bad, and I would hope that you could find work. I don't want you to not be able to work. I'm going to be completely honest with you. It's not like you're doing it to my face. It's not like you're, you know, sending me videos of it or anything like that. It's not like this guy was being super duper gross. Like, him telling her is disgusting, but it's not like he was being, you know, a complete like stalker or anything like that. He was editing her videos and doing it in private. So whatever. As a female on the internet, I'm sure Pokimane knows that this isn't the only person doing this. I'm sure she understands that. But again, if somebody had told me this, yeah, I'm going to fire him. If, you know, again, I don't want this guy to not ever find work or anything like that. I hope that this guy gets the help he needs, because that is a problem. problem. Her videos are not edited in like the most mind-blowing, mind-boggling way ever. It's not like this guy had to edit a full-on docu-series or something like that. You know, Pokimane's videos are pretty averagely edited, so an extra week of time is a little odd. Now who knows? Maybe this was this guy's like plea for help, like he knew he had a problem and was like, listen, I have a problem. This is me telling you I have a problem. Please fix it. Like, I shouldn't be doing this, especially to you, because in my opinion anyways, Pokimane is not like this goddess, perfectly attractive woman. I think she's like super average all around, that she's just appealing to all areas of men. You know, like she's not so overly attractive that the ugly guys don't think they have a shot, you know? And she's not like so ugly that the good looking dudes wouldn't date her. I guess that's how I see Pokimane. So, you know, do with that what you will, I guess. It has nothing to do with this video, but I just wanted to throw that in there. Now, the only question I guess I have, you know, before I end the video is if this is all actually true, or if this is Pokimane like just speaking out her ass, I guess. Pokimane, as we all know, is very full of Pokimane. She loves herself some Pokimane. If Pokimane could like subscribe to herself, and you know, honestly, I'm sure she is subscribed to herself on like 5 different channels so that she can go and rewatch all of her videos 5 different times, because Pokimane just loves herself a good dose of Pokimane every day. She is, if we're talking about addictions in this video right now, this guy, you know, beating his schmeat to his boss, then Pokimane has an addiction to Pokimane. So I wouldn't put it past her. Now, if she comes with receipts, or like this guy comes out and says anything, I guess I'll make a video. I don't know why this individual would ever come out. I really don't. Unless it was specifically to come out and be like, listen, that never happened. This is what happened. I know she's talking about me because I'm the one who came forward and said I had this issue. Maybe he had this issue, but maybe it wasn't to her. You know, maybe he had this corn addiction, but it wasn't, you know, directed towards Pokimane. You know, it was directed towards just the industry in general. I don't know. I don't know the full context. I hope this person doesn't come out, because if it's true and you come out, then you look really weird. Unless you come out and you're like, hey, yep, I had a problem, but you know, maybe it's a good thing. You know, maybe he comes out and is like, I had this problem. She helped me out by finding help for me and whatever. Maybe something like that happens. I don't know. But it is a wild situation, to say the least, to tell your boss that this is what you do. But anyways, guys, let me know what you think of the situation down below. If you did enjoy the video, remember, please leave a like, comment, and of course, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. We have finally hit the 500 subscriber mark, guys, so thank you for that. The goal is 1,000 by the end of the year, so remember to subscribe. It's free, and you can change your mind at any time. Thank you guys for sticking around till the end of the video, and until the next video, Godspeed.